All right, thanks so much for joining us here on Atlanta News First Plus. We want to take a moment and bring you some of the top stories that we are following right now. First, we want to show you this brand new image. This is brand new today. We just got this photo from the Athens-Clarke County Sheriff's Office of Georgia Bulldogs linebacker Jamon Dumas Johnson, who was arrested for reckless driving last month. The UGA Athletic Association responded last night saying the alleged conduct does not reflect the program's values. This is the third incident involving a Georgia player this off-season. Another major story that we are following right now, 3 18-year-olds accused of killing a 15-year-old girl. A new 911 call is shedding light on what happened.
Getting up for work and noticed a light on in my daughter's bedroom.
Nancy Finch's life changed forever when she opened her daughter's bedroom door.
Bedroom door was locked. I came through the bedroom door. Her bedroom window is open. The blinds are a mess. Bleeding from the head.
Finch told 911 her 15-year-old daughter, Madison Guesswin, was lifeless and unresponsive.
Madison. I don't see her breathing. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give you instructions to start CPR, okay?
Seconds later, Finch put her daughter on the floor and starts frantically pumping Madison's chest.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Breathing. And Nancy, I need you to keep going, okay?
The 911 operator trying to help Nancy bring her daughter back to life over the phone while officers are en route to the apartment.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Peachtree City Police say the injury to Madison's head is consistent with a gunshot wound. Medical examiners still have not ruled the official cause of death, but detectives also confirmed Madison went to Whitewater High School in Fayetteville.
I just want to reiterate that this was not a random act.
Police say these 3 18-year-old men knew Madison.
They knew whose apartment they were at, and it was in some way related to matters between these individuals.
Justice Smith, Jacobian Brown, and Yeshua Mathis were arrested Wednesday. All 3 are now charged with Madison's murder.
Madison.
I'm Tori Cooper, Atlanta News First.
And remember this image, this is Susana Morales. Well, now a former Doraville police officer is facing a judge today after officially being charged with murdering, kidnapping, and covering up the death of this teenage girl. Police have now upgraded the charges against Miles Bryant, naming him as a suspect in Susana Morales' death. We now know in her final hours, Morales was visiting a friend at the Sterling Glen Apartments in Norcross, where Bryant lived and worked security detail. Around 10 p.m. on July 26th, she encountered Bryant and was never seen or heard from again. Police believe she may have been sexually assaulted as well, but it's still not clear exactly how and why she died.
This is an unspeakable tragedy. This type of crime at the hand of a law enforcement officer evokes anger, even within the ranks of this agency.
Yeah, well, investigators say there's no indication that Bryant and Morales actually knew each other before her disappearance or murder. Bryant's personnel file with the Doraville police details a December incident where he was accused of stalking a different woman, but his supervisor apparently concluded there was no evidence of wrongdoing in that particular case. All right, want to change gears here and bring you a little bit of lighter news. One of the world's most popular board games is now paying tribute to one of Georgia's largest cities. So residents will soon be able to play Monopoly, the Savannah edition. The board game is going to feature locally themed squares and customized playing cards as well. Residents can join in on the fun and add their thoughts on what landmarks should be included as well. Savannah is the first city from Georgia to be featured in this game, and this is set to be released in November. All right, want to show you a live look at the skies now. Bringing in meteorologist Ella Dorsey with a look at your forecast.
Okay, guys, let's see here. Are we on? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
You're good to go. Good morning to you guys. I want to start you off with this. Take a Oh, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yep. Yes. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. That's my bad. You know what? I was hired as a scientist, but when it comes to technology, that just is not for me. Okay, so backtracking a little bit. There is a blizzard warning out in Los Angeles County for the first time since 1989, and there are winter storm warnings across much of the western United States. So the western half of the country experiencing crazy winter weather. Meanwhile, it is so mild here. Look at these current temperatures. It's 72 in Atlanta. Thank you, Wesley, by the way. You are the one that alarmed me that the sound was off, so I appreciate that. Michael, thank you as well. So glad you guys are watching. Okay, it is currently 85 degrees colder in Cheyenne, Wyoming than it is here right now. Extreme cold in the high plains. Meanwhile, record-breaking warmth in the southeast. Guys, hate to break it to you, but climate change, you're seeing it play out right here. These are extremes that we are not used to ever experiencing, especially at the same time across this country. Really incredible. So we do have a first alert in place today for rain. Rodney and I decided to issue a first alert around 6 a.m. just because the models are showing a higher rain coverage than what we've seen the last couple of days. Scattered thunderstorms are very likely between noon and about 6 p.m. today, and even a few could linger after sunset. So we're not going to see any severe weather, and we are even going to see the sun at times. Still going to see highs near 80, but a few rumbles of thunder can't be ruled out today, and we could even see a few showers last after sunset tonight. So the coverage will be at about 50% today. Here's our high-res model, updates every hour, so you can see at 4 p.m. There's just a few on the map across Metro, North Georgia, but then 6, 7, 8, 9 p.m. we'll continue to see those scattered showers. So don't be surprised you headed to bed. You may even hear some heavy rain and a rumble of thunder. Overnight tonight, a front seeps in. That's going to keep rain coverage pretty high through the afternoon and evening tomorrow, and that front will cool us off just a little bit by about 10 degrees. So it's still going to be unseasonably warm tomorrow, but highs will be back in the 60s to low 70s. Meanwhile, south of the city, down towards central Georgia, highs will be in the mid to upper 70s. So still a pretty mild day. We have issued a first alert for tomorrow as well. Now looking ahead to the weekend, we'll get a little bit of a cold air damming scenario playing out. So it'll be pretty gloomy and foggy. We're going to see some showers, not as high coverage as today and tomorrow, but definitely a little bit of rain. Not the best day to be outside, quite a bit cooler too. Low to mid 60s on Saturday. Sunday is going to be the day where you want to make outdoor plans. We're not going to see much sunshine, but it'll feel amazing outside with temperatures back in the low to mid 70s and pretty dry conditions on Sunday. Looking ahead, if you were thinking that we're going to see winter again, we're probably not here in the south. This is the temperature outlook issued by the Climate Prediction Center for next week, February 27th through March 3rd. You can see this cold western pattern and warm southeast pattern. It's going to continue through next week. So here in the south, we're looking at temperatures 10 to 15 degrees above average all the way through next week. So I expect highs at or above 70 degrees every day next week. It seems like we probably will end the month of February as one of the warmest months ever on record. So here's your 7-day forecast. Again, some thunder showers this afternoon. Rain is likely tomorrow. Pretty gloomy on Saturday, but Sunday looks really nice. Look at just a few thunderstorms on Monday evening, and then Tuesday and Wednesday will be dry, will be perfect. It just doesn't get better for the month of February. Carlston, hello. I'm so happy that you are watching. Guys, I will be in at noon on Atlanta News First, so I hope you'll tune in and see us. I'll have a little bit of an update on the rain for you. Okay, for now, I'm going to head out, and I will see you later, okay?